Morning, collective. How y'all feeling? Me? Feeling a little bit off today. Don't know why. Don't know nothing more than I'm feeling a little off today. Pookie's feeling it too. Check out my shirt. I might be wrong, but I seriously doubt it. Oh. Is it just me, or is there an energy in the air this morning? Now I'm Central Time, being in Mississippi. And it is 10:15 my time. So, but I was just curious to know, is anybody feeling some sort of way today? Because I'm feeling off. Not necessarily bad or good, just off. And I feel like it has something to do with yesterday, but I can't put my finger on it. You know? But what I do know is whenever I do start feeling like this, it's probably a signal that I need to come and talk to my Father about it, or talk to Spirit about it, whatever you want to call it, So, but when I went to record this earlier, and when the first thing Spirit says to me was, hey, you need to go get your friends. And that's y'all. Because we don't do this alone anymore, So, here we go. This is how I work through things with Spirit just on a regular day. This ain't necessarily to get to a goal. This is to get me through something. I don't even know what it is. But Lord, I got the friends. We here. I don't know how they're feeling. So all I can do is tell you how I'm feeling. And you already know how I'm feeling. And that is, what's up with today? Is today somebody's birthday that I don't know about? Is today the day that you show up or whatever? What's the deal? I do know that you love me. I do know I'm safe. I do know that whenever we went yesterday, me and the collective, whenever we went to the little place, and whenever we come out there, I walked away with a job. So I know that there's nothing to fear right now. There's nothing to fear ever. Ever. But especially like right now. But I don't know. We didn't sleep good last night, so that could be part of it. I don't feel like it's bad. I don't feel like somebody's sending me evil eye or nothing of the usual shit. But I'm on edge a little bit. I'm antsy. Not bored, just jumpy, if you will, kind of. I went outside to absorb some UV rays because some of them in small doses are good. It's vitamin D from God. And it helps with things like depression and whatnot. The blues and whatnot. So, I try to tap into that as much as possible. And you can get it on a cloudy day, collective. Pookie, no. But we're sitting outside, and the first thing I notice is Pookie is up against the fence. And there are two bulldogs running around out here. One has got a leash and a harness on, as if he got away from somebody being walked. The other one didn't have no clothes on. But Pookie up against the fence being real still because he's black and he's hoping he blends in. So I go out there and I shoot the dogs off. So I decide I'm going to move Pookie from the fence over to the door and hook him to the door. And I go ahead and I'm going to sit out there with him. Because that's my baby, and I'll kill over him. I'll kill your dog. I'll kill your cat. You liable to get your ass whooped over Pookie. But anyway, and I'm sitting there and I'm, getting my morning word going and all that, and just absorbing that sunshine. And feeling like, oh God, it's already miserable outside with the humidity, and it's in the 70s, and that means, and it's February, we're supposed to not have fall or springtime yet. It's going to be an early one this year, folks. In the South, anyway. So, I noticed that somebody I've never seen before is walking down the road with headphones on. I don't like that. And the reason I don't like that is because where I've walked, where I've been, that's a sign of trouble. That's a sign when new people come to the neighborhood, when somebody's walking down your street that you've never seen before in the time that you've been there, it usually means trouble. But I gotta stop. And I gotta remember that just because I haven't seen this person walk down my street before doesn't mean they don't live nearby. And the fact that I didn't get up to see where they turned told me that I resonated with that conclusion much better than I would have before. Before, it would have turned me into all get out paranoid. It sure would have. Because, remember people, in Gulfport, they were trying to kill Star, okay? Yeah, in Gulfport, Mississippi, just a hop, skip, and a jump west of here, they were trying to kill me. I still have yet to find out why. Because I've never done nothing to nobody. I don't care what you say I've done. I know I haven't done it. Because I don't do, no. Not that I'm innocent of being, I am innocent of the things that I've heard that they're saying I did. Because there's just no way I did it. How would I have fucking done it? I mean, you got to put me in, you got to be able to put, in order to accuse me, I have to have been able to accomplish whatever it is you said I did. Anywho, it's nothing that I've ever done has warranted taking my life. You feel me? Because, no. Me and Spirit got that under control. Anywho, some new people worry me. But I didn't go up. Normally, I would have stood up and walked to the street to see which direction this man went. Then I would have trailed him far enough to know which direction he went after that. And then I would have came back and waited to see if I see him again. That's just, that's just how it's done whenever you're being hunted. Now I know how fucking deer feel in these woods. Anywho, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on in the energy. I don't feel like it's bad, but I'm off today. And I don't know why. But you know what I do know is sometimes when you're not used to, yesterday we talked about how do you know if positive is happening without having to go through negative shit. Okay, well, energy wise, and I've been big on picking up energies for a long time. I felt my first grandbaby coming 5 years before he was ever conceived. Okay? And it drove my kid crazy. Anyway, and it was the wrong kid. It was my oldest that gave me the first grandbaby, not my middle one. Anywho, but I drove her crazy for 5 years. So anywho, what I do know is I am so programmed for the negative that I bet you any amount of money that I don't have yet, that this is going to be something positive that I feel coming, but I'm so used to the other shoe dropping and the rug being pulled out that this is what I'm resonating with. Huh. Thank you, Spirit, for telling me to go get the collective, because I think we just struck gold on this one. Yes, we did. We did. Because remember, this is the section that I talked to God in. Over there is the devil, and I moved the couch, so little Jenny, the inner child me is over here on the couch now. But I think I cracked the case. Something good's coming. And I'm so programmed, I'm not programmed to feel good energy, so it's got me feeling off. So till next time, you are not fucking alone. I love you. You got this. Mwah. See you in the next one. Mwah. Pookie loves you too. Pookie, tell him you love him.